So, how are you guys enjoying your day so far?
It's good. It's been a little crispy today, but
Yeah, I can feel it, trust me.
it's hot as hell out there, but it's good. The tour's going good.
That's good. So, you guys happy to be part of Carnival of Madness?
Yeah, we're friends with all these guys, all these bands. You know, we've toured with all of them at some point in our career, so it's like this has been the cakewalk for us. You know, we play like 40 minutes and we're done pretty early. And I'm usually in bed before 1 o'clock, so
Really?
yeah, it's pretty weird. I felt old for a minute, and I realized that when we headline, you know, we get done at midnight.
Yeah.
And by the time you shower and stuff, it's not even 1, so this is a lot easier.
No, I've heard like a lot of these festivals described as like a class reunion where everybody meets up. It's like, hey, what's up? You know?
Yeah, totally.
So, do you have plans for after?
Yeah, we're gonna go out and headline the Hard Drive tour in October, and I know that we're set to go to Australia, and I think we're gonna do Japan and Hawaii at the same time, and that's February, right around February, and there'll be another headline run somewhere in there. I know we got to go to Europe too, so it's.
So you guys are booked up.
We're booked. We got
That's
guys
good,
having
though.
babies around here and stuff, and so
Oh my
it's
God.
like, yeah, we're real busy.
So, you know, as long as you guys have been together as a band, like I'm sure that you've witnessed, you know, many changes within the industry and everything. How have you been affected by that?
I mean, you know, we sold the biggest one is the album sales. You know, I mean, we had a really bad record deal. We sold almost 5 million records for one company and never saw a penny of it. And then, you know, by the time we signed a deal that was, you know, beneficial to us, people weren't buying records anymore. So, you know, we still, you know, we're able to make some money off of album sales and stuff, but, you know, if we would have been making the percentages back then what we make now, I mean, our grandkids wouldn't have to work, you know?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those things. It's just, that's the biggest change, is nobody wants to buy records anymore because they can get them for free.
Right.
So,
I think that's like a growing problem just across
yeah,
the
we're
whole
not
thing.
the minority by any means. You know?
Well, I mean, most of the bands are saying like a lot of money's made like off of touring and things like that. It's just the way to go now.
That's everything, you know. I mean, it's been the way we're used to it, because I guess it's kind of one of those, if you've never had it, you don't know what it's like to lose it. We never made money off of records anyway, so even though we don't make as much as we could have, we weren't making anything before.
Yeah.
You know?
So your latest release was Cold Day Memory. So how's that different from previous releases?
I mean, well, the last 3 before that one, you know, Clint wasn't in the band, so that's the biggest change. And you know, I think it was a natural progression from Animosity or Seasons, kind of like we morphed those 2 records together. So the heavy stuff is really heavy, the melodic stuff is really melodic, and you know, it's Sevendust for sure. But we didn't go outside of the box too much because we just got Clint back, so we're like, let's just do what's comfortable, you know.
That's good. How's that add to the chemistry now, even with the writing process and everything?
You know, same as it ever was for us. It's really, we did, you know, a bunch of records together, and we started this band together, so it was really easy.
So, I mean, I know, like, what I love so much about your music is that it goes from that melodic to the extreme and back and forth, and it's just flawless, like, across the board, so it's good.
Yeah, I mean, that's all the different influences that we have. You know, LaShawn is a guy that listens to all kinds of music, and then there's certain guys that are really into heavy stuff, and we're all so into different things that it just, it's crazy, you know. That's where our sound came from, pretty much.
So, what has been one of the most memorable career moments for you?
Woodstock, for sure. You know, that could have been something great, and everybody decided they were going to burn everything up. But it was still, you know, that was a big moment for us. You know, there's been a handful. I mean, going and playing for the troops in Afghanistan and Iraq. I mean, we never thought that we were going to ever be able to do anything like that. So, you know, there's been a lot. I mean,
like I heard like how appreciative they are over there. I mean, you know,
it's crazy. I mean, I don't even understand how to handle it. You know, it's weird. It's like, you know, we want to thank them so much, and they're thanking us the whole time. I'm like, man, I'm uncomfortable about all this. You know.
Yeah.
But they're a whole nother breed of people. I mean, they're the top level of humanity to me. I just think they're amazing.
Definitely. So when you guys sit down to write, who brings what to the table?
It depends on what record. I mean, you know, it's without Clint in the picture. You know, I was doing a lot of all of the lyrics and the melodies. You know, the vocal stuff, and John would come in with almost all the riffs. So it was kind of, that was what we really needed Clint back for, because, you know, he's an extra writer, and me and John just felt like we were kind of bullying our way through these records. So now it's, you know, kind of every man for himself. You know, Clint and John will write a bunch of riffs, and then I'll go through them usually and start trying to pull out, you know, what I think we should work on, more as a mediator than anything. Not that I'm the final say on anything, but I usually do it just to kind of make it to where everybody's happy, and, you know, nobody's getting all their songs worked on, none of these. And so